How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are going to be taking out the Mustang to a car meet, hopefully getting some runs in down in Mexico, because there's no point in looking fast unless I can actually have some fun with it. There's no point in doing all that unless I get to actually drive it. So hopefully we can get some runs in. But my boy at Trap House Detailing just went ahead and made this thing look absolutely beautiful. He went and cleaned it, clayed it, I think gave it a little bit of a light polish, and then went and gave it a ceramic coating with graphene, I believe is what it is. I'm not a detail guy. I'm sorry if you're a detail guy. I think it's called graphene, but it is gonna make my life a hell of a lot easier when it comes to washing this car and just keeping it clean overall. And it just looks really glossy right now. Like, it looks like a fresh ass paint job. So I'm really happy with how it looks. He went and got the wheels nice and clean, tires shined them. I mean, this car is looking ready for a meet, so why not take it out and have some fun with it as well. The meet's in a few hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my girlfriend. We'll head to my place, eat some food, wait till it gets dark, and then we'll head out. Hopefully we see some ricers. Hopefully we see some sick ass builds too. We gotta get a perfect balance in this universe. You can't have pure rice. You gotta have some pure rice with a nice side of meat and tuner cars. Why not? So anyways, I will see you guys there, but I just am excited to drive this car. I love this car. I am so happy with it. Fuck it, let's get a little bit of a cold start as well. I just turned it on and backed it up a little bit, so it's not super cold, but it'll be cold enough. You'll be able to hear that beautiful exhaust note. The tripod literally has one job, and it is failing at that. Not gonna lie, it didn't sound that great. This thing usually has a pretty gnarly cold start, but since I just had it on and I reversed it out, it was a little bit warm. Sounded okay, but I'm not gonna amp it up. It didn't sound that great. So let me go pick up my girl. We will go and have some fun tonight. See you guys there. So we pulled up to the car meet, and there were a lot of builds, a lot of sick builds and a lot of questionable builds. I wish I could have commentated live while I was there, but there were a couple cars playing really loud music, so you would have just heard this the whole time. Which is great, but not for me. YouTube would have definitely smacked me with the copy strike dick right in the face, and it just wouldn't have been pleasant. So we're gonna go ahead and take a lap around this car meet. I'll talk here while I can. If I say something that you don't like, or it's about your car, you know, it's just an opinion. You don't got to take it super serious. Your car isn't built for me, which is fine. I understand that. You don't got to change your car. I'm not God, so don't think I am. So let's go ahead and take a lap. First build is a Nissan 350Z, and it's sticking its tongue out me. It just wanted me to come and record it. Buddy, I do not know if I would trust that tow strap. I don't think it's mounted very safely. I think that's going to be a quick disconnect grill if you ever go ahead and use that. The wing on the back too is also pointed straight to hell. I feel like that's doing more harm than good. If your goal is to keep it under the speed limit, then you're going to do great with that wing, because that thing is producing all sorts of drag. Talking about in your face, we move on to this Camaro SS right here. This thing is set up for the show, obviously, not an actual track car. The wide body kit is cool and all, but I think you got to get rid of those stock wheels to actually rock it. I just think that offset is a little bit atrocious on the stock wheels. I'm sure he has plans to do so, because there's no way it's done like that. That being said, the Lambo doors, I had to take a peek inside, might as well. We got some nice aftermarket seats and an automatic transmission. I don't know what I expected, but I mean, I just kind of wish it was a manual. The rear end on this thing looks really aggressive. Looks like he's about to go and rake up some leaves with that diffuser. If you guys need his services, maybe you can find him on Instagram and let me know how much he charges for that. The car right next to him was a Dodge Charger Scat Pack. What is it with Scat Packs and the first thing they do is decals? I don't know what it is with Mopar in general, and they just love decals, but shit, man, decals went out of style like 20 years ago. That's an early 2000s Fast and the Furious scene type of shit. I don't know about nowadays. Honda Accord. You guys love Hondas? I do, to an extent, but not when they're done like this. We got red underglow, we got red accents, red spray painted brake calipers. A whole lot of red with a what seemingly looks like a carbon fiber wrapped hood. It didn't look real to me. He's a part of the toxic society, so I'm sure he can take this. If he can't, then I don't know why you got that sticker up on your window, man. Looking at the rear end too, I mean, it wasn't that bad. The taillights were pretty cool, but he had the cutest little baby diffuser right there, probably doing like nothing. Let me know, is this a carbon fiber wrapped hood or not? It looked a little sus, okay? It looked about as sus as that toe strap on that 350Z. Just, I don't know, I wouldn't trust it. It just doesn't look legit to me. Next car is a Nissan 350Z. What do you think? This one over the first one? This guy's got a whole lot of aero going on. I like the wheels. I like the color. Personally, I think this is a better way of doing a 350Z compared to the first one that we saw. But like I said earlier, it's all an opinion. Although those taillights, though, did definitely hurt it. I'm not feeling those taillights. Those look like some shit you'd pick up at Walmart. I'm not feeling those lenses. Oh, God, that's just one thing that can just destroy a build, in my opinion. Let's take a look at a good build for a second. This is a beautiful looking Evo 10, and this thing it's just chilling. It just looks aggressive. It doesn't have to like try super hard to grab people's attention. It just looks aggressive. It caught my attention. I walked around it. The paint was immaculate. The fucking everything about this car I just enjoyed staring at. This is the type of car I would love to go experiment with in a canyon and just see what it can do. On the other side of the spectrum though, another Evo 10, I don't know if I would trust this one in a canyon. I don't know if I would trust an Evo 10 with what looks like 22s on it. I don't know if they were that big, but they just look big. He's got big chrome wheels, a big wide body kit, a big wing. This guy's personality must just be big overall. If this is your style of build, more power to you. To me, it's just a little bit overdone, and it's got a hell of a lot going on. Let me know what you guys think. Which Evo 10 would you take, the blue one or the wide body one? BMW M3 with a McDonald's sponsorship backing it up. We got the yellow lenses, the red wheels. There's only one reason why someone would combo those colors on their car, and that's because Ronald McDonald himself is the driver. It's a sad Ronald McDonald though. He's brokenhearted, man. He got cheated on by the Burger King dude. Yes, Ronald McDonald is progressive, okay? It's 2021. Mascots can love whoever they want, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge him either. Another 350Z. This one was a Crip though, man. If he saw blood, he was gonna start spitting flames. He's got his bandana tied against his window, bro. Was ready to fucking throw hands at any Crip 350Z he saw. He wasn't having none of it at this meet. All right, which CTSV are you whipping? The older generation CTSV sedan, classic white and black color scheme. These cars just never fail to look aggressive. Every time I see one of these older ones, it kind of just gets me a little bit erect. Not too erect, okay? You know, I'm a Ford boy, but just a little bit, a little chub starts to build. Now the rear ends of them, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been gapped by a couple CTSVs in my life, and I never get tired of looking at them. But look at the new ones though. The new ones just look a hell of a lot more luxurious and elegant, and they look fucking huge. I don't know why they're so goddamn big. Maybe it's the luxurious side of them, but they look fucking huge and even more aggressive. Cadillac is surely knocking it out of the park with this car. I wouldn't mind owning one. Couple more GM cards. We got two brothers right here. We got the white G8 and we also have the yellow one. Two very different builds, but which one would you be whipping in? The white G8 was a lot more stock, and the yellow one had a very different aftermarket body kit, a decent wheel setup and brake setup. Same with the white one, although the white one looked like he was on older CTSV wheels, which is still very nice wheel setup. They're just, you know, a glassy look. The rear end, though, of the yellow one looked a hell of a lot like it was looking like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. It did not look like a Pontiac at all. Look at that one compared to the white one. Just two very different cars. Are you taking the one that looks very, very aftermarket or the one that looks more or less stock? Which one are you going with? Next, we have an STI, and if it's one thing that I just don't like about this build, it's the tire lettering. I think this would have been such a clean build without the tire lettering. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. I think it has its place here and there, but on this STI, I thought it would have looked a hell of a lot more cleaner and simpler if it just didn't have that. The front end of it and everything, the fitment, the little flares, the paint matched flares too, something you don't see too often in SoCal. It looked so nice, but the tire lettering, I couldn't get behind it. Personally, I'm not a fan of it on this car, but I'm not the owner. It wasn't built for me, so who gives a fuck? Right next to that one, we have a Panda themed STI. We have aftermarket headlights, carbon fenders, vents here and there, a beautiful set of Volk Racing TE37s that I would just jizz all over. Going to the rear, why did that sound so weird? Going to the rear, everything is looking great until we look underneath the rear end and we have this DIY looking fucking diffuser. I don't know why people are doing this, man. Look how tacky that looks. It just looks so cheap. I'm sorry. Everything else about that car I fucked with, but the fucking DIY diffuser. Alright guys, I need your help on this one. Is this shit rice or nice? We have a Honda Fit. We have a carbon fiber wrapped hood with red wheels slapped on it that don't match for shit. They also don't fit. How are you gonna have a Honda Fit with wheels that don't fit? That don't make no damn sense. He's got a bunch of fucking Pokemon shit on it. We got a carbon fiber wrapped fuel door with a Honda logo on it, just in case you forgot which Honda you pulled out of the stable that day. What do you guys think? Is this shit rice or nice? We got another little baby diffuser on this one as well. 0 downforce. What are you guys thinking? Rice or nice? Cosmo and Wanda decided to pull up to the meet. I guess Timmy Turner was busy clapping cheeks or something. Decided to get out, go on a date night. They thought they could be slick and fit in with the crowd. I fucking spotted you bitches. You guys ain't fitting in for shit. I got one wish though. Can you guys please just lower gas prices? They're a little bit expensive right now, please. Grandpa decided to be hip in his seasickest drop top. Hello, cute little puppy. But still, I don't know. I don't know why Grandpa went digging underneath Jimmy's bed and pulled out some LED strips and slapped them underneath his fucking C6 drop top. I don't know, Chief. If it was me, LED strips would not be the first mod I did on this thing. It would be trading it for a hard top. I don't know why the fuck anyone would want a drop top C5 or C6, but just get rid of drop tops. Drop top sports cars. Blech! Next up, we got the showstopper of the meet pulling up on some ice. Look at that toe strap. That shit is fucking sick. Badass dragon decal. You only get one of those if you actually defeat a dragon. Alley Boys Car Club must have some of the sickest builds out there, man. That must be one mean car club. The wing with the vents on it, I can't tell if he's doing it for jokes or not. I honestly can't tell. If he is, fucking hell yeah, man. This shit is hilarious. But if you're not, I don't know what I'm looking at. I talked to this subscriber a couple meets ago, and he has a beautiful BMW i8 wrapped in Laguna Seca blue. And that's not a coincidence. He wrapped it in this color because he saw my Super and he loved it so much. And Laguna Seca blue on an i8 just looks amazing. I can only imagine how this thing looks during the day. It just really helps the body lines of this car. I hate seeing these cars in basic colors, but this color, oh, I think it works well. Real well. Found a couple Mopar boys with their hoods popped. Had to take a look and see what they were showing off. The first one, he's showing off that 60,000 mile warranty right there. Still bone stock, no state ref. He's just trolling the police, letting everyone know, hey, I'm bone stock, which is cool. Moving on to the next guy. At least he's got a V8 though. The other one was a V6, but same with him, just bone stock. All the cops are like, whoa, 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 you got the neon underglow, but you're bone stock? What are you doing, pal? He's like, hey, can't write me a ticket, officer. You could suck my balls. Now his other brother, hey, he went up for that stage 1. He's got that cool cold air intake right there, maybe adding like 3 or 4 horsepower. Sick. Alright, so I was thinking about saying some joke like, oh look, someone left a set of wheels here. Oh look, I wonder what kind of wheels they are. Oh look, they're BBSs. Like, I was thinking about saying that because the car's camouflaged, but in all seriousness, I like this car. This Evo 10 right here is beautiful. I like the camo wrap. I feel like if there is a car group that can still rock camo wraps, it's rally cars. I feel like it works on them because rally cars are kind of loud and just out there in general with their big wings and their crazy offsets. I fuck with it. I like it. Okay, no sarcasm. Nearby, though, was this Scion TC just lurking, letting him know who's daddy. We saw the aggressive canards. It kind of makes sense on a front-wheel drive car. Why not have canards to put down force up on those wheels? Now, I thought it was boosted for a second because the cold air intake went like into the fender, and I was like looking for a turbo. It was super dark. He was really, really low-key with his lighting and everything underneath the hood, so I couldn't really tell, but I don't think it was boosted. If it was, then the turbo was like rear-mounted or some shit, which we all know isn't the fucking case, but he had some crazy downforce in the rear as well. I thought I was like, okay, whatever, you know, it's cool at the front. Now, the rear, though, who gave it this fucking haircut? Like who took a fucking buzzer and just sawed this shit off? And what's with the GoPro mount, man? Who you gapping? Okay, like Priuses? I mean, it ain't boosted. Hey, that sticker looks familiar. It looks like it was one of those, you know, top ricer stickers. Yeah, sports, blah, 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 performance. Yeah, it's a cool sticker. It's your stock-ass wheels. Dope-ass sticker, man. I'm really, first mod, dope sticker. Sick. Real sick. I don't know if they just ran out of all the other colors out there, but painting your wheels and your mirrors green, I just feel like, you know, maybe you spun the wheel and just said, all right, we're doing green today. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe he's trying to get that Monster sponsorship, but I don't think it's gonna happen on the 05 WRX. I don't see it happening. Not on the stock 05 WRX. You know, if you really send this bitch, maybe, but I don't think just painting that shit is gonna get that Monster sponsorship. We got to see the claw marks though. That might do it. This is an actual nice looking Honda Civic Si. I know, 2 for 2 this episode. Honda boys this day were just killing it. All the carbon, I fucked with it. The wheel setup, I fucked with it. I couldn't see what they were. I think they were Volk racing wheels or Advans. I couldn't see. It was really dark. I forgot what they were, but the camera didn't really pick it up. Anyways, the rear end of it, I fuck with it. He didn't destroy this car, and it's great seeing that there are still people out there who are modding Civics and doing it pretty tastefully. I don't hate Civics. I just hate dumbasses who rice them out. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't know if this Datsun was in another episode, but it was really clean. I've seen him at a couple meets now, so he might have been, but I mean, I have no complaints about this car. None. There's no bullshit stickers on it. It's not clapped out. It's taken care of. And next to him, his M3 buddy, another car that I don't really have a complaint about. The wheel setup isn't quite for me, but it does fit the car. I just wish I got more footage of the Datsun. All right, let's end this episode with a couple heavy hitters. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy, man. Take a Mustang GT, toss airlift suspension on it, toss a wide body kit with big ass wheels and a chassis mounted construction site wing, and you've got yourself a show car. I don't know if it had Lambo doors, but that would have just set it off. I don't think it did, okay? It seemed like it was pretty tasteful for the most part, but holy moly, look at that diffuser. Fucking watch your ankles. Homeboy's gonna have a serious lawsuit on his hands. Well, at least if that chassis mounted wing wasn't there to stop him from entering restricted area. Hey, we got a construction site here. Back up. Put on a hard hat. Get away from the scaffolding. Next to him was his boy with his cheetah-wrapped 5th gen Camaro. I don't know if it was a Z01 or not. I don't think it was based on the hood. That's a V6 hood. And this bitch is wide as fuck too, with big ass wheels. Those wheels look like they weigh at least 30 pounds with no tire. What do you guys think of the wrap though? Do you like the whole striped cheetah look? I don't, but who gives a fuck? Last but not least, we have this riced out Nissan. We got the fake 3-piece wheels, check. The decals, check. And of course, the gigantic limbo bar wing on the back. I don't think anybody is going to argue with me. This is rice. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I have more cars from this meet alone, but the video was already getting long enough. I can maybe make a part 2 if I go to another meet tonight, but let me know. Would you like another one? Hit that like button if you would. Subscribe to see more videos like this one, and until next video, peace.